Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we have kind of a bonus video for tonight because we just got some pretty awesome Ninjago news that I do not want to sit on. That, of course, being the news that Master Chen himself has returned, at least in the upcoming Shatterspin comic series, which is a canon Ninjago comic, obviously set in the past during the Serpentine War, featuring Garmadon going on a quest to find a level of power strong enough to defeat the Serpentine. Again, this comic is canon and it will be tying itself in nicely with Dragon's Rising Season 2 and its storyline, and we just got ourselves a preview, again featuring Master Chen, and a huge change that will be affecting Ninjago history. Let's get to it. Alright, so moving on to the actual preview itself, we have a couple of pages directly from the Shatterspin comic. Let's start up here on the top, because ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves the return, at least in Ninjago canon, of a fan-favorite Ninjago villain, that of course being Master Chen. Master Chen says mercy is a weakness for those who receive it as well as those who give it, and I did not teach you to be weak. Garmadon says, "You've taught me much, Master Chen," confirming that yes, this is indeed Master Chen. "For that I will always be grateful, but I won't be your student while you aid the Serpentine." I will say, Chen looks pretty great here. It's fun to see Chen back again, like the younger Master Chen. I feel like that era of Ninjago, the Serpentine War era, that is one of the best eras for Ninjago history. Chen says, "Do you think joining your brother to fight against the Serpentine will save Ninjago? It won't. Your strength will only prolong the conflict, and both sides will suffer in the end because of the stalemate." Continuing on here, "Power is key, Garmadon, ultimate power. Then what would you have me do? Our strength combined with the Serpentine will bring a quick end to a wasteful conflict. Join me." Garmadon slaps his hand away. "No, Ninjago is my home. I won't turn against it. What would Wu think of me? Or Masako?" Playing into that whole Garmadon, Wu, Masako love triangle that was very prominent during this time. Chen says, "Very well." Yeah, so right off the bat here, Chen is back, and Chen is actually in this part of Ninjago history quite a bit, not only with the Serpentine, as we've seen ever since Season 4, but also with the Forbidden Five and the Wolf Mask Shadow Army. Moving on to the next page, Chen tosses Garmadon the scroll. Garmadon catches it. "I see now that there is no taking you out of this foolhardy decision." "What's this?" Garmadon asks regarding the scroll. "Consider it a parting gift from a master to his greatest student." Sad Klaus noises. "If you truly wish to end the war, you will need power great enough to overwhelm and subjugate the Serpentine. You will need the power of the Forbidden Five." How does Chen know about the Forbidden Five? That is a fantastic question, but that is a very, very big deal. Chen knowing about the Forbidden Five, especially during this time period, yeah, pretty big deal. Master Chen continues to be one of Ninjago's best villains. Oh hey, here are the Forbidden Five themselves, all standing ominously. The Forbidden Five were ancient elemental masters who formed the Wolf Clan. Legend has it that they developed an art of fighting so deadly that no other style could stand against it, i.e., Shatterspin. Not even your vaunted Spinjitzu. Incredible. This map and this key, it'll take me to them. So the story goes, no one who has sought them out has ever returned. I love the idea of Chen being the one that sends Garmadon on this quest. I wonder if, surely Chen isn't actually aiding Garmadon, right? He knows that Garmadon might fall to the Forbidden Five, to the Wolf Clan. I guess, you know, only time will tell. "But if you wish to return their dark arts, you must travel to a realm known as the Wildness and seek the Shadow Dojo, the ancestral home of the Wolf Clan." Yeah, so remember, at this point in Ninjago history, the Wolf Shadow Temple, or what is it called? The Shadow Dojo, that is still in the Wildness, right? That has not yet been merged with Ninjago. That is still in the Wildness, as we learned in Season 2 of Dragon's Rising. "Be careful though, Garmadon. They guard their secrets jealously. Not even a master like myself dare to risk their wrath." If the Forbidden Five were so powerful, where are they now? How do I know they're not just a myth? They may very well be, or perhaps they were destroyed by their own power. Or maybe they are just waiting for someone worthy enough to claim their secrets for themselves. Chen is definitely up to something here. He does not expect Garmadon to actually return with, you know, the secrets to beat the Serpentine via the Forbidden Five. This is all definitely just a setup here. And to wrap up the preview, we have this little section here where Garmadon is sneaking up behind Wu. I imagine this takes place a little bit later, maybe after that conversation with Master Chen. Wu says, "Nice try, brother, but stealth was never your forte." And then Garmadon says, it's overrated in my opinion. I wonder if this is like immediately after Garmadon left Chen. Surely it is, right? And this is the first time that Garmadon and Wu are speaking to each other since Garmadon left to train under Chen. I imagine that's what's going on here. And lastly here we have ourselves a new cover for the Garmadon comic, a cover variant for issue number 1, featuring Garmadon fighting a gigantic scorpion in the middle of the desert. I wonder where this is. Is this like the Sea of Sands in Ninjago? Is this how Garmadon gets to the wildness? Or is this when Garmadon enters the wildness? I could totally see this being Garmadon's first time in the wildness. Say he leaves Ninjago and somehow finds himself in this vast desert in the wildness after traveling there via Traveler's Tea or something similar. Maybe he battles this gigantic scorpion as the first opponent in the wildness. Also, this scorpion looks very similar to the shape that we can see on a previous cover variant for issue number 1 of the Garmadon comic. It is the exact same shape there in terms of the head shape and the one single eye. So again, this is probably Garmadon's first opponent in the wildness. We can also make the connection between that yellow orb looking thing to the left of the scorpion and the key that Chen gives Garmadon in the preview that we saw for this Shatterspin comic. I keep on saying Garmadon comic, no, this is Shatterspin, but Garmadon is the main character. Kind of get mixed up there sometimes. I also really enjoy how Garmadon's sword looks just like Lloyd's sword nowadays, except just a little bit different. I almost wonder if that sword will become relevant again at some point during Dragon's Rising Season 2. I mean, we see in one of Lloyd's visions it being shattered by one of the Forbidden Five members. Maybe that's not Lloyd's sword, but Garmadon's sword, considering how they look extremely similar. But of course, only time will tell. And that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts in today's video, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just wanted to make a really quick, kind of a bonus video here, talking about the upcoming Shatterspin comic. Again, I cannot stress enough how important it is to read this comic. This comic is canon, and I will be covering it extensively when it eventually does get released. So keep that in mind. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Leave all of your thoughts and theories down below in the comment section. How do you guys feel about this new chapter of Ninjago, pretty much adding a lot of important context and history to Ninjago just in general? What do you think about Master Chen's involvement with the Forbidden Five? All of that good stuff. Leave all of your thoughts and theories down below, and thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.